Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Mystica here, and welcome to another Let's Play that we're probably going to start, considering that I've been having trouble with Crash not completely cooperating, so hopefully this one will work a little better. So we're going to be playing through the PlayStation version of Spyro the Dragon, and of course for those who probably know, Spyro came out around similar time Crash did as well. And he's also, I guess, considered another staple mascot sort of character for the PlayStation, along with him, Parappa the Rapper, another character similar to him. I think Spyro came out a little later after Crash, though. I'm not entirely sure. Like I said, memory does not serve me very well. And also, not to mention... Gosh darn thing. Okay, there it goes. Oh, now what happened? Okay, so I guess we'll go and start it off. And there is a bit of a story mode, sorta, kinda, in the world of dragons. Of course, we're playing this through emulation, but still.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful here in the 5 worlds, or is it 6, for a dragon's age? We now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Gnorc character? Now I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Gnorc is a simple creature. Simple. He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom. No threat! Besides, he is ugly. That does it.
Oh no! They're all being turned into stone, unfortunately.
Looks like I've got some things to do.
Okay. So... Oh, here comes Spyro yet again. The adventure begins. So as far as Spyro goes, I have a little better of an idea how to play this. The funny thing is, while I never played Spyro growing up, I do actually have the Reignited trilogy on my PS4, and I've actually been playing through that. So I have more or less a basic idea what we have to do. And I think compared to Crash, it's going to be a little easier. So let's go ahead and go to this dragon here. Rescued Nestor.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world. Then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Gnorc? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
That's our first one. Let's see. Okay, so the good news is we can actually save the game this way, but right now we're still very early on, so I'm gonna wait to save a little later. So as far as how this game plays, like I said, I have the Reignited trilogy, which I must say the Reignited trilogy is very beautiful, it's very nicely done. But because I have it on my PS4 and being recording on my laptop, I really don't have a way to record this game through the PS4 version, because, you know, laptop recording and stuff, I don't want to accidentally kill my... Oh, hello. Oh, he does do a roll-up. Oh, that's weird. I'm trying to get my camera centered. Can you not? Oops, that's my pause. Why are you cowering? I'm not even doing anything to you. So, playing this through emulation, trying to get the game to somewhat cooperate with me. I wish I could get my camera a little centered, but whatever. But yeah, like I said, I've been playing through it on the PS4 and the Reignited trilogy, so I have a pretty good idea of what to do. And I have a general idea of where I'm going and what it involves. Especially since I've learned that, similar to Sonic, apparently Spyro also can't go in water, so he can't swim, sadly. And then of course you have the enemies and you kill all of them to get these little gems. This is another dragon we need to release. Rescued Delbin.
Where's Nasty Gnorc? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
So it's less he's protecting me. Now that's the thing I actually learned, and the funny thing is in the Reignited trilogy, I'm not sure if some of the dragons are placed in different spots from the original. Because I think that particular dragon, the one that tells me about the little dragonfly, I found him a little later, once it kind of dawned on me what the dragonfly means. So to put it simply, basically Sparks is our health. I wish I could get my camera to turn. Okay, so that kind of helps my camera a little bit. Anyway, but yeah, basically he's the health meter, and when he changes colors, that pretty much means you are low on health. Along with that, once he drops so many colors, he will actually disappear completely, and so that means you're basically on your last leg. Let's see, let me test something, because I know in the Reignited, once you run past the fairies, they just automatically save your progress for you. Okay, so they do pop back up, so I don't need to save right now. The controls are going to seem a little odd to me here, considering... Come back here! Oh, did I get you? Yes, I got you. And of course, in this area, pretty much, as far as what you do collecting-wise, we have to get 2 more dragons and a lot more gems. But like I said, I've been playing the Reignited trilogy on my PS4, so I actually have a better idea of what I'm doing here compared to what I would be doing on this originally, in all honesty. And of course, even before I bought the Reignited trilogy, I did look up online to see how to save. And thankfully, saving, as we see here, is done with the fairies, so that's useful. Oh wait, no, ow! Hello, go back. My only complaint is I'm having problems with this emulation to get my camera to turn. I don't know if that's because I don't really have control of that in the original PlayStation version of the game or what, but... Although to be fair, sometimes the camera will get a little wonky in the Reignited as well. But as far as Spyro is concerned, I will admit, I think if I would have actually grown up with a PS4... Oh, this is a hideaway spot. I think if I would have grown up with a PS4 as opposed to a Nintendo console, I think Spyro would have been a character I would have liked more. Because I do like mythical creatures, I'm definitely a fan of dragons and unicorns and stuff like that. And I'm also a fan of artists like Anne Stokes, that a lot of her artwork comprises of that, actually. Oh, here's another one. Rescued Argus.
Cool Flash, do that again.
The artisan's boss is through a portal in the dragon mouth, but you are not yet ready, Spyro. First, you must complete one of the other artisan lands.
That's the other thing too. In the main game, in the Reignited trilogy, I have gotten far enough to where I've unlocked the bosses, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm probably gonna do most of the stages first in the Reignited before I do the bosses, because I tried actually getting to the area for the boss in the Reignited, and just trying to get there is a hassle. Like, trying to legit get there was a hassle for me, and I'm thinking like, because unfortunately, unlike the regular areas that you go through, you actually... Ah, there we go. Life. Because like unlike the regular areas where you do have ways to pick up health items, you know, for little Sparks here in case he gets low on health, you of course can go after like the sheep, and if you hit or toast the sheep, like, let me actually see if I can do an example right now. Oh, see, we hit one. Yep. Hello. Oh, I guess he just... Okay, so I guess he only eats it if it's on low health, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. So I guess when Sparks is on low health in the original, he'll eat the little butterflies, actually. It's how you keep him from getting too low a health. But in the Reignited, he'll just eat them regardless whether he's low health or not, actually. So I guess there's certain changes they just did just to, I don't know, make it work for something. But anyway, let's see. Where else can I find gems? So yeah, that's basically the main thing of this game. That pretty much you are finding... Oh, is there enough in here? Oh, I guess not. Okay, there goes the camera. In the original, there was a thing there. Well, not the original, the Reignited, there was a thing there. So I guess certain changes have or have not been done. Oh, wait. Is there an area over here? Or is this the area I already went to? No, I already went to there. But still, like I said, I really wish I could probably do like a playthrough of the Reignited version. But like I said, if I had the ability to record it, it would be different, but I don't. Rescue Thomas.
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks, plummeting into prehistoric glaciers.
Oh, that.
Okay, so that's 4 dragons. And basically also what the... Ow! I just fell off. I'm back here. Oop. I'm back here. So anyway, what I do kind of like is at least how the characters talk. Like, whether it's here in the original or not, or whether it's the Reignited. I do like the different dragons that they have. Personally, the Reignited, they did much better with them. Because in there, they actually gave all the different dragons that you rescue, they gave them all different looks and appearances. I think they even based their appearances based upon the area that they're in, which I thought was a very creative touch. Of course, back in the day for the PlayStation, it was very limited to what they could or could not do. But even so, this is still very nice for its time, though. You know, it's still very nice for its time, regardless of the age, actually. Okay, so this is just another area. So we still need 9 more gems to go. Oh, and that's one problem. That was a problem I dealt with the Reignited as well. That certain areas when I would try to get to... Actually, I need to go back down here. When I was trying to get to, sometimes I would accidentally make Spyro overjump or overfly stuff, unfortunately. And it seems that was a problem that always stemmed from the original anyway. Let's see. Can you turn camera? Oh, there we go. Okay. And that was not good. I was not trying to make him dive bomb. I can't see. There it goes. I mean, at least he's not constantly crashing into stuff. One of the things that I keep constantly doing in the Reignited, actually, is this whole thing of causing him to constantly bump into stuff and crash into stuff. It looks kind of silly and all. Oh, there we go. I mean, at least here he's not really crashing into things. I swear, if you could actually see me play the Reignited, it would look kind of funny. There would be times where I would try constantly over and over again to jump to certain areas and certain peaks, only to have Spyro constantly look like he was bashing his head into stuff. Oh, well, crap. I was thinking maybe for that I didn't have to actually fly to it. I might have to. Oh, there we go. Okay, can we turn my camera angle again? Aw, god dang it. Ow! Okay, like that. Yeah, I was doing stuff like that sometimes. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, even in the Reignited, some of the stuff they have you do to get to certain obstacles are kind of crazy. Like, they expect you to get this little dragon to turn... Oh, there we go. To turn into some really tight spots here or there. And to, like, do some pretty tight flying maneuvers. Especially since in the main hub worlds and in the stages, he doesn't really do that. In case you haven't noticed. Oh, whoop, I gotta go back up again. He doesn't really do that per se. You know, he doesn't really fly. He's more like I hover downward sort of thing. Is more of what he does. That's one. There we go. So we got all 100 of the gems. So I'm gonna go ahead and save with the fairy. So that's one perspective done. Saving. There we go. Game saved. Okay, so now since we've done that, really wish my camera would cooperate with me half the time. We can probably go into one of the other stages, I think. Which one's this one? Town Square. Okay, so that's about 101 thing. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so let's see. See if we can do any collection. How much do we need? Oops, wrong thing. Oh, wow. Okay, so town square is double the amount. We need 200 in here. And the thing that's kind of nice about this is that you don't necessarily need to complete the stages. At least I don't think so. I know in the Reignited, you don't necessarily need to finish them. Like, whatever you collect, it'll keep track of. Oh, I forgot. These are the kind you gotta break them. There we go. Rescued Nils.
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro. Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the L2 and R2 buttons to get a good look.
Well, I've been kind of trying. My L2 and R2 are only so working to a degree. The sad part is he tells me to use the L2, R2, but I don't think my controller has those mapped per se. And of course, you do want to go after all the enemies in the area, because that's another way you can get gems. But as far as the Reigniting trilogy goes, it's actually rather enjoyable, especially how they went to all that hard work and dedication. Especially since I'm pretty sure... Oh, whoop. There we go. And, blah. Especially since I'm pretty sure that the one who owns the license to Spyro now is not the same company who made it. If I recall, Insomniac Games is the one who originally developed Spyro the Dragon. And they're the original ones who did it, but the ones who own the license now is Activision. There we go. So Activision owns the license now, and they actually also own the current license for Crash Bandicoot as well, I believe.
Thanks, Spyro. I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Oh, did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing X at the very top of your jump?
Well, yeah, I kind of knew that, sort of. Oh, that's the guy running from the bull. Boop. Now I got it. Oh, no. Go. Can I torch you? Alright, we'll just torch you instead. Is that who I think it is? I'm guessing it is. We'll deal with him a little later. So one enemy that's kind of annoying, and apparently you're not only having to, stop it. Shut up. Go away. You not only have to deal with, let me see if I can actually take care of this guy right now. Let's see, can we get this? Oh, it's much easier here than it was in the Reignited. Come back here. So this little guy's an egg thief, and he is very annoying. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't know. Well, crap. Gosh darn. So we gotta redo that. Okay. Oh, okay, so since we already got those, we don't have to worry about that. I was trying to get him because that little guy that's going na-na-na-na, he is an egg thief. And apparently these dragons, even though in the early games, apparently they're all male dragons, mind you, they somehow lay eggs. So I'm not sure how that works. I don't even know if I want to chase him right now. I mean, eventually we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to chase him anyway. Where are you? Actually, can I just get this real quick? I mean, we'll come back for him anyway. Ugh. Yeah, then he hops back around the other way anyway. Oh, whoa, 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 no, no, no. Ah, crap. Oh, boy, it's one of those days today. And that's because compared to Crash, this is actually, in my opinion, a little easier, in all honesty. We'll deal with Mr. Egg Thief later. We'll go after him later on. But no, really though, like, for me, I guess Crash is a little more challenging than I expected. And even though they're both platforming games, I don't know, this is just a lot more fun. I mean, you're playing basically as this little fire-breathing dragon. You're going around pretty much either headbutting everything or getting everything cast ablaze. Oh, here we go. Rescued Alvar.
Spyro, did you see a man dressed in blue running around here?
Yes.
He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg. You've got to track him down and get that egg. Run! Run!
I will get him near...
I'm getting a little winded.
Yeah, you are. I'll get him near the end, dude. Don't worry. In fact, we'll probably go ahead and save right now. Just in case, since we kept getting killed trying to chase him. Anyway. But yeah, little egg thief's kind of an annoyance. He's a big pain in the butt. I mean, in the Reignited, oh my goodness, just chasing his butt all over the place was just annoying. It was like, what the flip, dude? Especially since, like I said, in the early games, when I can tell, the majority of the dragons are male dragons. So I'm kind of confused on how they're laying eggs, technically. Whoops. Hello. Get back up here. Like, I am kind of confused on how they're laying eggs. Because it's like, you're all males, but, I screwed that up. They're all male dragons, yet somehow they have eggs, apparently. Like, I don't know how that logic works. And it's not like they don't have female dragons in the world of Spyro, but I'm pretty sure those were introduced much later compared to... Come back here. Gotcha. Okay, just give me the egg. There we go. Like, I'm pretty sure that was introduced much later on. Because I know one female dragon, for certain, from the Spyro games, is Cinder. And I never, like I said, I've never played Spyro games before. I'm pretty sure I missed a gem. Did I miss a gem over here? There it is. Like I said, I've never really played Spyro games growing up either. And I at least know who she is because, of course, as the Spyro series went on, you know, you have, you know, characters like that that are popular, and of course she's... Ah, no, god dang it. There's so many places that poor little Spyro can only... and of course I fell down. I think my only problem is I'm having an issue with depth perception, just a little bit. Oh wait, where am I supposed to be going? But at least one thing I can appreciate in here, compared to the Reignited, in this one you can actually manually save the game. Unfortunately, the Reignited, anytime you fly past a fairy, the game just automatically saves it. And at times when you accidentally fly past an area, like in the case with the egg thief, for example. The case of the little egg thief there, if you accidentally, like in the Reignited, if you accidentally fly past a fairy, and if you're trying to get yourself to a certain area, and the area would be closer in one spot as opposed to another, you unfortunately have to deal with the fairy, and if the fairies accidentally save you in a different spot than you were, gosh darn it, I hate chihuahuas. Then it causes an issue, because then you gotta go back from one area and back to another area, and it's a lot of going around in circles at some points, just to get yourself back to where you need to go. And it's like, I don't need your fairies saving my progress every single time. Like, I really don't see the point of it being done every single time. I like it a little better here where I can manually save at their spots. Like, if I want to be at a certain area, I can manually save with a certain fairy to get myself where I need to go. See, and I need to get myself turned around too, also. But some areas in here are a little easier in the original as opposed to the Reignited, where in the Reignited, I don't know, certain physics have changed to where I crashed him into a wall. Oh gosh darn. That's one of those spots that's going to drive me nuts for a while. And the only downside is because of the graphics of the PlayStation, it's a little hard to decipher how far is my edge from here or there, like as far as like certain hills and stuff. Turn around, camera. Ooh, hello. But otherwise than that, pretty much this feels the same, more or less. I will admit the Reignited has better controls in my opinion. But then again, it's a much newer version of the game, so that's expected. Aw, come on. Gosh darn. Ask me an easier way to get myself up there. I mean, like I said, you don't need to complete a level once you're in it. You can always leave the area and come back to it later. But I'm trying to at least see if I can get myself to that other side. Come on, turn camera. My only complaint about my emulation is that for whatever reason, I'm not being given an option to change my camera very well. Like, I kind of mess with the sticks a little bit, because there's two, control sticks on here, but I have to use the D-pad to move Spyro, because logically back in the day, there wasn't a... Okay, that's starting to frustrate me. As long as I don't accidentally kill him again, that's basically what I want. I don't want to accidentally kill Spyro again. But really though, once you get the hang of Spyro in general, it's not too hard. I do have to admit, one slight minor complaint I do have just a tiny bit is that Tom Kenny does do the voice of Spyro in the Reignited. And that's fine. If you actually look up his, crap. If you actually look up his, what he's done voice work wise, he has actually done the voice of Spyro before. He actually did the voice of Spyro in the second and third game, actually, the original PlayStation. And if you actually look up cutscenes for that, and if you compare it to how he sounds for the voice now, I don't know, I think he matched up the voice of what Spyro sounded back in the day better compared to now. Like, now, it's okay, it's not a bad voice. It's just that my only complaint I have is for the Reignited, because it's Tom Kenny, and because the most common character he tends to do voice work for is SpongeBob, my only minor complaint is that he makes Spyro sound a bit like a younger oh good lord. He makes him sound a bit like a younger SpongeBob, if that makes any sense. And it's not like Tom Kenny can't do varying voices. He can. He's done all sorts of different characters over the years. I know he's definitely done the voice work, like he did the voice of Heifer from Rocko's Modern Life. He did the voice of Dog from Cat Dog, and you listen to how they sound and compare them to SpongeBob's voice. They do sound different. So it's not like he can't do varying voices. He definitely can. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to get myself over here. Ah, there we go. Finally. Took a little while longer than it should have, but oh well. Oh, why do we have to have stuff I have to hit over here? I'm trying to not send Spyro flying if it can be helped. Especially since it took me a while to get up here, so I don't want to accidentally fall down. There's that. Okay, we're making good progress though. No, shoot, heat that up. Rescued Thor.
Thank you for releasing me.
You're welcome. I don't know why, but a dragon named Thor, that's not what I would think as far as how you sound. Okay, anyway. Turn my camera angle. So I know we're not done yet. Let's see, how many have we done? 10, 9, 8. So we got about 8 more to go. Huh. So where's my 8 more? Let's see. Oh boy, this is gonna be a pain in the butt for us right now. Trying to figure out where the last 8 are, but then again, we don't need to worry about it so much, so that might be the better option. Huh. Not sure where the last 8 are, though. We've been pretty good about picking up the majority of all the gems. That just sends us back. I don't think this stage has a key in it, though. We already went to that other area over there. Not honestly sure right now. No, just continue. I guess for right now, we'll just return home. We got we got the egg. We got, I believe, all the dragons in this area. And we can always come back to these stages later, though. Like, it's not required. Whoa, where am I going? Fly down. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and save with her. And that should be it. So we're gonna go ahead and stop right here. We've done pretty well. We've collected all we need to in the main hub area here. We collected nearly everything in that stage. There's actually other stages we can do. I know there's a flying stage, and knowing from the Reignited, that's going to be a pain in the butt to do, in all honesty. But I think this is a good stopping point. I like the fact that at least we can save with the fairies, and we can save in different spots. That way when we come back in, that's where we start up. And that's actually very useful, as opposed to being forced to do bonus games to save a game. But anyway, despite that, though, we'll be probably playing this along with Deltarune. Thankfully, compared to Crash, this is a little easier to deal with to some degree. And also, like I said, I don't know if we'll be able to go back to Crash as I would like to, because I'm gonna have to, for Crash, I would have to play ahead in order to get past the weird glitch in the stage and hopefully get to a point to where we can start finishing the game. But like I said, that's something I'd have to do in my own time. And then of course we still have to finish up Deltarune as well. That way that's completely finished since we're almost near the end of that. But anyway though, despite it, if you enjoyed this Let's Play so far, if you like what you saw, you know the drill. Like, favorite, subscribe, all that good stuff. And with that said, I will see you guys around later. Bye.